Welcome back to Technical Analysis with Lennox. My name is Lennox Ngobeni. If you're new to the channel, kindly hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, hop on board and enjoy this video. This video is brought to you by Binance. If you're looking to buy, sell, transact, and invest in cryptocurrencies, make sure you do it with the best. Make sure you do it with Binance.
Peace of mind.
If peace of mind was an actual place.
It's just what I need to sleep with both eyes closed.
It's the reason I can dream big from a global perspective.
It's the backup plan behind my backup plan.
As fast as the fastest man in the world.
Or as fast as a cheetah.
Or perhaps as fast as a cheetah.
Chasing the fastest man in the world.
Yes, that's how quickly you can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency with Binance.
Change your life with Binance.
Rewrite your story with Binance.
Trade cryptocurrency in minutes with Binance.
Exchange the world.
Upgrade your finance with Binance.
Join millions worldwide to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency with Binance. Download the Binance app today on the Google Play Store or Apple App Store to enjoy peer-to-peer trading, secure transactions, seamless crypto exchange, and more. Binance. Exchange the world.
Now, today's video, I want us to look at Wall Street, Tiger Brands, USD ZAR, Thungela, and Sibanye. And I've been getting a lot of cries around Tiger Brands and Thungela. Also Sibanye, I've seen some people complaining about Sibanye because the stock broke below support. But without wasting of time, let's just get into technical analysis. When I'm looking at this stock here, there's something very interesting with this price pattern here. So we've seen a similar price pattern on Purple Group, and we saw a similar price pattern too from Bitcoin, and I don't think that is that's a good sign, although there's no correlation between these three assets, but the price patterns seem to be quite familiar, and it looks like we've been here before. We've seen this kind of pattern before, but when we zoom in into this stock here, I can see a very nice head and shoulder here. There's a very nice head and shoulder there, and this head and shoulder has a neckline to what these thing. This level, that level, because sometimes they don't see the level that I'm talking about. So let me just mark these prices here. This is $73 per share. This resistance here is $21.26 per share, and the stock broke below this neckline here. If we measure this here, I think the stock can go to as low as $29 to $30 per share, and this is solely based on this head and shoulder pattern that we're currently seeing on the stock. And another evidence that this stock might trade a bit down is this downtrend here. So the stock has not tested this downtrend for the third time, so it's likely to come test this downtrend here, and it should correlate with those with this support zone that we have based on the head and shoulder that we're currently seeing here. So I'd say don't be fooled by this retracement here. This stock is still looking bearish. Of course, it's possible that the stock might retest the levels of $72 per share, but buying solely based on that would rather be speculative. I think the stock will give a bullish signal once it breaks above these trend resistance here. That would be a signal sign, in my opinion. But the stock may very well complete this pattern here. So for this pattern to complete, I think this stock should find a base around $4 per share. I know this sounds a bit far-fetched, but based on this pattern here, a base is around $4 per share. Same with Purple Group. I said the base is around 35 cents going into 30 cents rands per share. Remember, keep that in mind. We're not going to talk about Purple Group on this video, but I'm just kind of relating this pattern to what we're currently seeing on Purple Group. So the base support on this stock will be around $4 per share, which correlates to the base of 30 cents in Purple Group, remember, said there's no correlations between these two. I'm just making reference solely based on this price pattern. That'll be my analysis on gold speed. Now let's go to Tiger Brands. So this stock took a knock yesterday. It was down, I think, over 16%. And we saw people crying. And last time we spoke about this stock here, I said I am staying away from this stock. And if I remember clearly, I said for this price, I rather walk. And if you are someone that walked away from this price, you're probably smiling and thanking yourself at this current point. But last time we spoke about this stock, I said a nice support is around 150 going into the 145, going into 140. I think this is where we have a very strong support, and this stock might create a head and shoulder here, an inverted head and shoulder. So this is the level to mark. This is the level to keep in mind here. So right now, this is the stock to keep on your watch list because it's trading very close to that support that we spoke about. So this support here will tell us where the stock is heading. But at the current moment, I think the stock is still too hot. There's still some extreme volatility on the stock. So we might see price jumping up and down by some great margin, probably today, Wednesday, and so in Wednesday and Thursday, and possibly Friday. But I think it's likely to settle around 145 going into 150, and I think this is the area where we should expect a rejection. Like I said the last time, I said I was bearish on this stock here, but its current price, I said this is the stock to keep on your watch list. This is the stock to monitor around the levels around the 140s going into the 150s, and that'll be my analysis on Tiger Brands. Keep it on your watch list, and this level here, 145 going to 150, will tell us what happened next on the stock. Right, next one, let's look at USD ZAR. Last time I spoke about USD ZAR, I said I was seeing our local currency depreciating to 19 rands. And if you see this, I think here I was measuring the year-to-date, not year-to-date. I think this 12 months performance of our currency. So based on this, our currency has depreciated approximately 30% in the past 12 months. And this is quite scary for a currency. It's starting to behave like a Purple Group stock. But anyways, I'm not here for that. Last time I said it was going to 19 rands per dollar, and that's what we saw in the past few days. I think everyone is aware of this, but to my surprise, last week I was kind of expecting this stock to reject and create some sort of double top around the 19 rands and 37 cents, and I actually took a sell position here. I was basically buying rands over the United States dollar, and I mean, you may have your own opinion to express around that, but I was basically looking at the interest rate hike and also this price pattern here. Thought we would get some price weakness to about 18.70 going into 18.72 cents per dollar, but that's not what we saw. The South African Reserve Bank announced 50 basis points, and something weird happened. This currency actually depreciated further. I think on that announcement, it depreciated about 2% against the United States dollar, and this week it went to as high as 19.85. And I'm still positive that we're likely to get a rand strength to about, I think at this current point, I'm looking at around 19.16. This is what I'm looking at. I don't think it's possible to see this currency depreciating further from here, like going up like a straight line. I don't think it's structurally possible, but in the long run, I think we should keep an open mind, because here's what I'm seeing here. I think at some point this currency pair. It gets confusing sometimes to move from stocks to currencies, from currencies to cryptocurrencies, from cryptocurrencies to commodities. Yeah, I kind of get confused about the denomination of these instruments. So sometimes I'll be thinking this is shares, whereas we're talking currencies. But anyways, this is currencies. So I think this currency pair is likely to test this trend line here, and this is around 20 rands point 35 cents per dollar. And I think this is very much possible, and it should also be in line with this overall uptrend here. There's an overall uptrend here. I think they correlate quite nicely. I think we're likely to see USDs are testing 2.69 at some point in future, probably in, I don't know, 12 months. It's likely to hit the 20 rands level. But in the meantime, I think we're likely to see some weakness, bearing in mind that 20 rands per dollar is possible on USDs. So brace yourselves and be nicely positioned for the worst. I think it's always better to prepare for the worst, even if the worst doesn't happen. It's always wise to be prepared. Right. Next analysis that I want us to look at is Thungela. Last time we spoke about Thungela, I think it was just after or just before the dividend announcement. And I said this stock is, I think at the time was trading around 200s. And I said it's likely to go back into this zone here, into this support zone here that we spoke about previously. And I said this zone here will be our main focus. This will tell us where price will head to next. And recently we saw Thungela breaking out of this zone here, broke out aggressively. So this is no longer a supply zone, not a supply zone. This is no longer a support zone. And this is now a change in polarity. This is now a resistance here. Next supply zone on the stock is around, so this is our next this is our next support zone here on this stock here, Thungela. So I can see the stock very well going back to 110 rands per share. This is very much possible, and it probably won't even take time to happen. So just brace yourselves, and this would be a drawback of approximately 14% from current price. And remember, we take price as it goes. We can't really tell what's going to happen around this level here. We can only tell where price will head to once price has gotten to around this level here. But I can tell you, if we break below this level here, next level that one should watch is around 85 rands per share, right? 85 rands per share. And if this doesn't hold, next level is around 60 rands per share. Anything below this, I think the stock will go below its IPO price, and I think that would be a nightmare for everyone, because means that everyone will be now underwater, except for those that are bought around these levels here and they're still holding. So there'll be some dividends to their returns. But if you bought somewhere here, you're probably down over 64% excluding dividends. And this is what I'm expecting on the stock. I expect some further price depreciation on Thungela. And that'll be my analysis on this stock. I think the stock is not looking too great. And if you check also the coal prices, it has been taking a huge knock. Fortunately, I don't have a coal chart on Trading View. If I had that, I would easily pull it out. I can do it on a separate video. So if you want me to do an analysis on a coal chart, just comment down below, and I'll do a separate video where I just analyze coal specifically, because I get that data from a different data provider, not Trading View, right? But that would be my analysis on Thungela. Next level to watch is 114 rands per share. Next analysis, Sibanye, SSW. So remember what I said the last time with this stock here. I said I'm not happy about these aggressive bearish candles here. And I said, if a support is challenged a couple of times, its integrity is actually being tested, and it might not hold as previously. And that's basically what we saw here. This integrity of this support here, it has basically lost relevance, and that's because it had been challenged a couple of times, and unfortunately Sibanye failed to hold around 35 rands per share, and it's currently trading at 34 rands per share. And of course, this may be tested again, so the levels of 35 rands going into 36 rands per share might be tested again. But remember, this is no longer a support. There's been some change in polarity, so this is now some sort of resistance here. So even if price tests this level here, we'll probably test it as a resistance. So price is likely to reject when it gets to around the levels of 35 rands, going into 36 rands per share. And let's see how far this stock can possibly go if we get enough selling pressure on the stock. If this momentum, if this downward momentum continues, I think Sibanye can go to 20 rands per share. I know this is not what you want to hear. I also don't want to see this, but based on this new information that we're seeing, this breakout here, this is a possible reality. So personally, since it broke below this support here, my next zone would be around 20 rands per share. I know there'll be someone that will come in around 31 rands, and there's also a psychological support at 30 rands per share. I mean, I don't blame that kind of person, and it's their strategy. But based on my strategy, I'll be looking at 20 rands per share, and that'll be my analysis for today. Remember this video market update if you haven't subscribed. So I was actually checking my analytics for the channel. There's over 40%. So 40% of the viewers for this channel are not subscribed to the channel. So every day or every week you come here and watch the videos, but you're not subscribed to the channel. You're probably not even liking the video. I don't know what kind of witchcraft that is, but I pray that you repent, and I hope that you're going to subscribe to this YouTube channel and stop coming here like a visitor. Join the family, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and let's meet again next week, same place, same time. Peace on.